Hi, my name is Ashley Seymour. Today we'll be moving with the breath through a vinyasa flow. This is an intermediate level. Maybe pair this with a warm-up before you get started because we're going to be moving straight into the flow. Like I said, this is intermediate. You can try it at any level though. Just have fun with it. Try your best. Let's get started. So starting at the top of your mat, place your hands into a namaste position at the heart. Soften the shoulders. Just close the eyes to center yourself. Feel as though that the big toe mounds are touching, heels are slightly apart, and lift your toes so you feel grounded to the earth. Feel as if every exhale is moving through your body all the way down to your feet, as if you could connect to the ground. Then feel as though as every inhale is lifting your heart, lifting your spine up towards the sky. Try to lift the kneecaps by engaging the quadriceps and tuck the tailbone under. Reaching and lengthening to the backside of the neck as you reach to the crown of the head. Soften the shoulders, but put equal pressure into both your palms. So just feel the movement of your breath through your body. Center yourself in before you begin to move, before your breath begins to deepen, and to find your center. Connect to the Ujjayi breath. So as you inhale through the nose, you constrict the base of the throat, filling the belly up with air. And then as you exhale out, you draw the belly button back towards the spine. Again, constricting the base of the throat. Imagine fogging a mirror with the mouth closed, creating steam at the base of the throat. So as we move through this practice, you'll continue with that breath. And this practice is to bring energy into the body, to move prana, the life force, through you. So allow it to enforce light, to travel through the body, to feel this openness, and to really energize yourself through this practice. So to begin, as you inhale, sweeping your arms up toward the sky, opening the eyes, gaze as your palms touch each other. Exhale, hinging through the hips, fold forward. Have a slight micro bend in your knees if you're not really warmed up yet. Allowing the toes to lift off the mat. And try to drape your torso over the legs. Soften the head as your arms drape down. And again, inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead, almost like you're moving through Utkatasana chair pose, and pressing through your feet, lift up towards the sky. Again, exhale, hinging through the hips, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side, sinking down near hips, pressing through the feet to lengthen up. And last time, exhale, hinging through the hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Knees are still bent. Torso comes straight out of your hips. Arms underneath the shoulders. Again, release forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ujjayi breath. Pressing through the feet. Sweep the arms up overhead. Take your right hand onto the left wrist. Lean over to the right side to open up the whole left side of your body. As you inhale, come back to the center. Other side, left hand onto the right wrist. Lean over, stretching out the whole right side of your body. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, hinge the hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, float back or step back to a plank and lower down chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing, move the shoulders back, lifting the heart. Exhale, press back down, facing down. So hold here, wrap the shoulder blades into the armpits, lengthen both sides of your waist. Imagine you're tucking the tailbone under. Heels move more towards the corners of your mat as your toes move closer together. So this will help widen and create an open space between your hips. As you inhale, roll forward to a plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees, uncurl the toes, sit back, child's pose. So pressing through your palms to help shift your hips back towards your heels and dropping the head. Inhale, lift up to tabletop position. Curl the toes under, dip the belly down towards the mat, the shoulders back, gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, press the tops of the feet, bring the belly down toward the spine, chin into the chest. Inhale, dip down to cow, the shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale, press the cat. Inhale, down to cow. Traction the hands towards the body as you move through cow. This will help draw your shoulders closer towards your hips. Exhale, press to cat, belly button towards the spine, separate the shoulder blades. Inhale, one more time, look down to cow. And exhale, press to cat. Inhale, come back to neutral position. Curl the toes under as you exhale, press back down, facing down. On your next exhale, bend the knees, gaze up to your thumb, float to the top of the mat, and try to step the feet to the outsides of your feet. And then sit down to a low Indian squat. Bringing the hands together, press, try to draw your wrists in line with the elbows so that you're opening up the hips. Place your arms out in front of you and slowly sit down, coming into a boat pose. So, arms are by your legs, try to lengthen the spine, draw the knees as close to the waist as possible. So as you exhale, lower down, as you inhale, lower down, squeeze the legs, extend the arms. And as you exhale, come up with the knees toward the belly button. So you use the Ujjayi breath. When you exhale, you want to snap the belly button back towards the spine, engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, the abdominal lock. So as you inhale, lower down, inflating the stomach. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale it. Inhale over. Exhale it. Hold here. Place the hands at the heart. Open knees. So when you inhale, lower down, extend, squeeze the legs together, extend the arms. Exhale, come up. Inhale lower. Exhale lift. So move slow and deep. Inhale lower. Exhale lift. The slower you move, the more you're using your muscles. When you move fast, you're using your momentum. So when you move slow and deep, you can really focus on which muscles you're using. You can focus on keeping your spine long and engaging your belly. You can keep your focus. So inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Hold here. So scooch over to your right butt cheek. Extend your arms over to the left. Then extend down as you inhale. Exhale, come back to the center. Other side, sit onto your left butt cheek. Extend the arms over to the right. And lower down on the inhale. Exhale, center. So inhale, right butt cheek, lower down. Exhale, lift. Left butt cheek, lower down. Exhale, lift. I know it's awkward. So right butt cheek, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Left butt cheek, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Hold the back of your legs. Lift the heart. Pull the shoulders back. As you inhale, maybe try to extend the legs. As you exhale, maybe try to release the arms and hold. This takes a lot of quadricep strength and core and balance. Bend the knees. Slowly lower down to the ground. Cup to hands behind the head. Extend your legs straight up to the sky. As you exhale, lower the legs down just as much as your lower back. Your sacrum is still on the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen. Move slow again. Exhale, lower. Only go as low as your lower back can reach the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Last time, exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the right knee and extend the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Now exhale, every time you bring the knee into the chest, it'll be an exhale. Try to soften the shoulders, soften your gaze. So every time you exhale, the knee comes in. So you inhale on the transition. You can either hold here or start drawing the opposite elbow, the opposite knee. And every time you do that, it's an exhale. So if you need to take a break, you can go ahead, but we'll be doing this for a few more minutes, so try to just power through it. Core is our center. It connects both opposites of our body, and it's our center for confidence. So you really want to work deep into it. And release. Walk the feet towards the sides of the mat. Knock the knees together. Okay, place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, and just close the eyes. As you inhale, breathe deep into the belly, expand. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. One more time, inhale deep into the belly. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. Completely releasing. Lift the heels, press through the feet, draw the hands around the knees. Make circles with the knees to massage the lower back. Same thing other direction. And then try to use your core, lift up to a seated position. Okay, cross the feet in front, inhale, step back to a plank pose. As you exhale, so making sure your feet are a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And as you exhale, rotate to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. So you come onto the pinky toe side of the left foot, big toe side of the right foot. Inhale, center. So up opposite, as you exhale over to pinky toe side of the right foot, big toe side of the left foot. So inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Good. Exhale, lower the knees or the toes. Lower the body down to the ground. So keep the hands underneath the shoulders as you inhale, lift up. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Traction the hands towards the feet. Lift the heart, the shoulders back. Exhale, releasing back down to the ground. Curl toes under as you inhale, lift up tabletop position. Exhale, back down, facing dog. Inhale, gaze between the thumbs. Exhale, lower the forearms down to the ground. Good. Walk the feet behind you or your forearms forward, whichever keeps you on the mat. So forearm plank, from the shoulders back, engaging the core. Feet your hips distance. You exhale, rotate the leg to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. As you exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, to lift the elbows up at the same time. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze between your thumbs, and float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky, gaze up. Exhale, softly bring the hands to the heart. Hold here. Make sure your big toe mounds are together, heels are slightly apart. Again, standing into Tadasana, mountain pose, but with the hands together. Connect to your breath, your Ujjayi breath. Find your center, feeling the heat within your body already, but using that to move prana, the life force through you. So the more heat you build in the body, the more you can let go of blockages or tension or stresses within your day. And you can breathe as if breathe right through it, because with the heat of your breath, will just melt all of that way, and you'll make room to bring in life, light, energy, whatever it is you need. So inhale, move with the Ujjayi breath, sweep the arms up toward the sky. Exhale, hinge the hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, float back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Feet your hips distance as you inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, step the right foot to the pinky toe side of the right hand. Good. Lower your forearms down to the ground for a lizard pose. Magnetize the right leg towards the outside of your right ribs. If you need to lower the knee, you can go ahead, do your choice. But if you can keep the knee lifted, try to roll the shoulders back, peeling your heart towards the front of your mat. Good. Come onto your hands, and then extend the right arm straight behind. Rotate the right arm behind. Make sure the thumb is still facing the ceiling. Good, lower the back knee, lift the back leg. So you're pressing your hips down, press your hand in, your foot into your hand to help open your heart. Good. Then come back, draw the heel towards the butt, stretch out the quadricep. Okay. Curl the toes under, place the hands onto the ground as you inhale. Step back to a plank pose. Good. Exhale, shift the heels back, rotate over to the right side, lifting the left arm up, coming to the side plank on the right side. Try to draw the shoulder blade down your back, behind you, so towards your butt. And so you're rolling the shoulder out. And then if you want, try to lift the left leg up. Maybe you can lift so high that you can hold onto the toes. Maybe your hamstrings are flexible enough so you can extend. Maybe. You know your body best. And maybe you fall, that's cool too. Set the left foot behind. So here, we're doing a wild thing. You want to lift the hips, and then you'll feel an arch in your spine. Eventually you'll feel your left arm draping behind you as you drop your head. So come out of it. So you want to stack the hips on top of each other first. Come into a side plank pose. Then inhale, come into a plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Good. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg up toward the sky. Exhale, step the left foot to the pinky toe side of the left hand. Lower the forearms down to the ground to a lizard pose. Traction the left leg into the side of your waist. And if you need to, you can lower the back knee down. But wherever you are, rolling the shoulders back and lifting your heart towards the front of your mat. Come onto the palms of your hands, hands underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, exhale the left arm straight out front, thumb faces the ceiling. Exhale, rotate the thumb behind. Inhale, bend the knee, lifting the leg. Press the hand into the foot, into your hand, to help peel your heart open towards the sky. You may come onto the pinky toe side of your left foot. That's okay if you want to open, draw your knee towards the outside of the mat. That's okay. Or you can keep your foot planted. And as you're ready, traction or draw the heel closer towards the butt to help work out the quadricep. Good. Slowly release, planting the hands back down to the ground, lifting the knee, inhale, come back, plank pose. As you exhale, shift the heels back, rotate to the left for a left side plank, lifting the right arm up. Again, you want to draw the shoulder blade down towards your butt. So instead of rocking forward, you want to draw it back. Stack the shoulders on top of each other, reach to the right fingertips. So every part of your body is activated in every pose. You don't want to forget your arms, don't want to forget your neck. Everything is activated. So reach to the fingertips, tuck the chin inside the If you want, you can slowly lift the right leg. And then maybe here you can also hold, do any variation that you want. You can come into a tree pose, into a spin side plank, or try to hold to the big toe. Your choice. So slowly step the right foot behind. If you want, come into a wild thing. And then lift the hips first. Then you'll feel that your heart just ripples forward and your arm drapes back. Make sure wherever you are, you can always breathe, taking your full inhales and exhales. Inhale, come back through a side plank pose. Lower the right arm down to a plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Step the feet together. As you inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Open up the hips. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Put the back heel down, 90 degrees. Inhale, curl the arms up overhead to Virabhasana 2, Warrior 2. So draw the right knee over the right ankle, gaze over your front fingertips. Shoulders are soft, both sides of your waist are parallel with each other. Samasthiti, feeling in the front foot and the back foot, so there's equal pressure. Reverse the front palm. As you inhale, sweep back to reverse warrior, lightly touching your back leg, your legs stay exactly where they are. As you exhale, extend the front leg. Inhale, come back, warrior 2. Arms extended. Then as you exhale, lower down to Trikonasana triangle pose. Hand can come to the shin, ankles, or the ground. Left arm extended straight up. Both sides of your waist again are parallel with each other. So wherever you are, just breathing deep, connecting to your Ujjayi breath. Every exhale feels like you're sinking deeper into yourself, into the pose. So it's not about how far you can go or what you look like. It's just about how the pose is speaking to you. And trying to soften your mind no matter where you are and what you're doing. So bend the front knee, slowly walk the left foot forward, and you can either use a block underneath your hand, fingertips to the ground, or you don't have to use a block at all. Come into a half moon pose. Shoulders are stacked on top of each other. Make sure the thumb that is either on the block or the ground is right in line with your foot. The back foot is completely flexed, both sides of your waist are parallel. Have a slight micro bend in your supporting leg if you need. Maybe you're trying to find a little bit of balance, placing the hand on the heart. Good. And the fun part. Slowly bend the front knee and float back to a warrior 2. Good. Inhale, sweep back, reverse warrior. Exhale, curl your arms down to the ground. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Other side. Step the feet together. As you inhale, lift the left leg up toward the sky, opening up the hips. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Pivot the back heel down. As you inhale, curl the arms up overhead, coming into a warrior 2. So reaching through the fingertips, your gaze over your front fingertips, softening the shoulders, lengthening both sides of your waist, left knee is over left ankle. Maybe try to lift the toes so you're completely on the pads of your feet. All the way, feel length from the pinky toe side of your right foot, all the way up to your hip. Inhale, seat back, reverse warrior. As you exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, lift the torso, arms come to a T. Exhale, lower down to Trikonasana, triangle pose. So your hips are always open here. Your hips do not move. The only thing moving is your waist and your arms. So every side is going to be really different. Maybe you can't touch the ground here, maybe you can. So stacking the shoulders on top of each other, both sides of your waist stacked on top of each other, and maybe you can reach down to the ground. Bend in the left knee, step the back foot a little bit more closer towards you, and then slowly float into half moon pose. Again, maybe you need the block, maybe you don't. Use the floor or the block if you need. Again, every part of your body is activated. Reaching through the fingertips, sucking the chin in slightly, trying to bring the foot in line. So there's complete, it's as if the side of your right foot all the way to your waist is completely flat. Maybe try to find some balance. And maybe you fall. And then slowly bending the left leg, float back to a warrior two. As you inhale, seat back, reverse warrior. Exhale, curl your arms down to the ground. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So drawing the heels down towards the mat. Lengthening both sides of the waist. Connect back to your Ujjayi breath. Good, your next exhale, bend the knees, gaze between the thumbs and float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge through the hips, float forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, float back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Stepping the feet together as you inhale, lift the right leg up toward the sky. Shoulders stay level, hips open. Exhale, draw the right knee to the right armpit. Inhale, lift up three-legged. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, draw the knee to the left armpit. Inhale, lift up three-legged. As you exhale, draw the right, so you're going to bend the arms, try to draw the right inner thigh onto the top of the right arm. Inhale, lift up three-legged. Again, exhale, draw the right inner thigh, bending the arms. Try to use your arms as a shelf to draw the right inner thigh onto the top of your arm. Inhale, lift up three-legged. And last time, as you exhale, draw the right knee, the right inner thigh to the top of the arm, bending the elbows. Inhale, lift up, three-legged downward dog. Good. As you exhale, come to a pigeon pose. Right knee to right thumb, right ankle towards your left wrist. Lower the back knee down, uncurl toes. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, slowly float yourself forward. So try to press your left hip down. That'll allow yourself to go deeper into your right hip. Make sure your right knee is an extension of your right hip. As you inhale, lift back up, curl the toes under. Lift to a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower down three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Left side, step the feet together. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky, opening up the hips. Butt is flexed. Exhale, draw the knee towards the armpit. Inhale, lift up three-legged. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, lift up three-legged. Exhale, draw the knee to the right armpit. Roll through plank. Inhale, lift up three-legged down dog. So again, exhale as you roll through plank. Try to draw the left inner thigh to the top of the arm, bending the elbows. Inhale, lift up three-legged. Exhale, to the left inner thigh to the top of the left arm. Inhale, lift up three-legged. Exhale again, left inner thigh to the top of the arm. Inhale, lift up three-legged down dog. Good. Exhale to the left knee to the left thumb. Left ankle to the right wrist. Lower knee down, uncurl the toes. So to go deeper in this pose, you either want to draw the ankle to be in line with the knee or scoot this leg back, the back leg back. But you'll make sure the left knee is an extension of the left hip. As you inhale from the belly up, ripple your heart towards the sky. And as you exhale, slowly peel yourself forward. So you can use blocks underneath your head if you need to. You don't have to be completely down on the ground. Your choice on how deep you go. The key here is not about how much your torso can go down, it's how much you're pressing your hips down towards the earth. So in any fold, we're hinging through the hips. That's where the stretch comes from. It's not about how much our upper back bends forward. It's really about how much our hips hinge downward. Okay. Then placing the hands underneath the shoulders, curl the toes under. As you inhale, lift up to a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower down, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. So here in upward facing dog, traction the hands towards your feet. Roll the shoulders back, lifting the heart. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Okay, so now we're going to try Ekapada Kunyasana, which is pretty advanced arm balance. So just try it out. You don't have to completely get it. So as you inhale, there's a couple ways to get into it. We're going to go from downward dog. So you're coming to a shorter downward dog than normal. This is so we can really get the leg up high. So you can watch me first if you want. I'll go through it twice. So as you inhale, lift the right leg, open up the hips. Draw the right knee, the inner right thigh, to the top of the arm. The left elbow will be on, you're going to support it onto your waist. Extend the right leg out, the left leg lifts off. And then come back into downward facing dog. So I'll do that again. And I'll do it on this side too, so you can see a little bit better. So, go into a shorter downward dog. So it's not about getting this, it's just about trying. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Good, and as you exhale, draw the inner right thigh to the top of the arm. The left elbow tucks into the waist. And then as you lean forward, extend the right leg, left leg extends out. Good. You can come back to like a chaturanga position, lift up upward facing, exhale, press back, downward dog. Just lower the knees, uncurl the toes, shake out the wrists a little bit. It's a lot of work on the wrist. And we'll do the other side. I'm just turning around so you can see a little bit better. So, other side. As you inhale, the left leg up, opening up the hips. And as you draw the inner left thigh to the top of the left arm. Right elbow comes into the waist for support. Extend the left leg, right leg extends. Inhale, come back to chaturanga maybe. Lift up, upward facing. Exhale, press back, downward dog. So eventually, you won't need to tuck the opposite arm into your waist. You'll have the arm strength to just hold your body up yourself. But to begin, you can tuck your right arm into your waist to hold you up. So last time, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, roll through a plank pose. Inner left thigh comes to the bent left arm. Right elbow into the thigh. Extend the left leg into the thigh, into the waist. Extend the left leg. Right leg extends out. Good. Inhale, come back to chaturanga. Exhale, come back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, back, downward facing dog. Good. Okay, next exhale. Bend the knees, gaze to your thumbs. Float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Okay. Place your arms by your side, palms face up. Closing the eyes. Make sure the big toe mounds are touching, heels are slightly apart, lifting your toes. And here, just receiving prana, the life force, receiving this moment, receiving whatever it is you need, but filling yourself up, feeling that every cell in your body just perks up with life, with energy, really reviving yourself. And with the heat in the body, you're just melting everything that's not serving you out of your feet into the ground. And every inhale, You're opening yourself up, connecting to this moment. Just feel it soaring into your fingertips, through your body, completely opening yourself to this space. So one more time, inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Good. So that's the end. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to you can pair this with a cool down, some minor stretches or anything. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please let me know. Thank you.